What's the difference between a credit report and a credit score? Good question. Okay, let's start with the credit report. Your credit report is a compiled history of your accounts and payments across your credit products. That can include a car loan, credit cards, student loans, a mortgage. You get the idea. In short, it's your life in credit. Credit reports are maintained by each of the three major credit agencies: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And you can get a free copy of your credit report every year. Why? Because it's important to keep tabs on your credit reports to ensure that there aren't any mistakes or misunderstandings. If there are, you'll want to take care of them. So now that you've got a handle on the credit report, how does the credit score come into play? Well, a credit score is a number that helps lenders assess how well you've managed your financial obligations in the past. One of the most commonly used credit scores is provided by Fair Isaac Corporation and is commonly referred to as a FICO score. Base FICO scores generally range from 300 on the low end to 850, the highest possible score. FICO scores are calculated based on the information in your credit reports and are generally made of 5 key components. First, there's your payment history, which makes up 35% of your score. That's why it's so important to pay as much as you can and make sure those payments are made on time. Your total amount owed, or debt-to-credit ratio, comes next and makes up another 30% of your score. That's a reflection of how much available credit you're using. For example, if you have $2,000 in outstanding debt, but a total of $10,000 in available credit, that's a 20% debt-to-credit ratio. Now, the other 35% of your credit score is comprised of your length of credit history, which is 15%, types of credit you have, which is 10%, and new credits, accounts, or inquiries, another 10%. That's 35%. It's important to remember that your score is probably going to be a little bit different from each of the credit agencies. While the information they collect is similar, different credit agencies may have slightly different data, timing, and systems. But since all three credit agencies use your credit report to calculate your score, they are generally in the same range. Now that you know the difference between your credit report and credit score, why not take the next step and find out ways you can improve them?